Hello. How you doing? Oh, excuse me. Sorry I'm a bit late. Yikes. If you can't tell from my sopping wet hair, I only finished work a little while ago. So, let's continue, shall we? I don't remember what we were up to either. But something tells me we're in a bit of a shitty spot. Oh no. Intuition was wrong. What have I got that's new? Nothing. Okay. Oh, these things. Oh, okay, so I can make these now. Cool. Cool. Freaking water all over my controller. Oops. We've obviously talked to everyone. Where are we? Our morale's high, which is good. So where are we? We're here and we have to make it all the way over there. Oh yeah, we skipped past some of them, didn't we? Because I'm too weak. Good. Hopefully we can get some, I don't know, stuff.
Meave's ears caught the sound of a ruckus coming from the camp.
Thief! Inglet! A pox upon you all!
It was her quartermaster hurling oaths at the peasants she had freed from the Nilfgaardian slave convoy. A few had stolen supplies under the cover of darkness and escaped into the woods. Terror and dread gripped the other freed prisoners. Meave mulled over what to do with them, and Reynard, as always, offered some advice.
Tis high time they went off on their own, your grace. They are too great a hindrance. They slow our march, divert our soldiers from more important tasks. And now this.
Gascon was listening to their conversation. Meave shot him a questioning look.
I opposed taking them in. So, for consistency, I now oppose forcing them to leave. We made their miserable lives our responsibility, did we not? Well then, that is a burden we cannot simply shrug off.
Well, I mean, what's that saying? A few bad apples spoil the bunch. I don't agree. I don't like when some do something and then the whole what do you call it? The whole group is, well, essentially sentenced to death for their comrades' misdoings. So I think we'll let the peasants stay.
Let us not mince words. We cast off these peasants now, they shall die.
Meave said in the end.
Let them stay. But I want them watched. They cause any more trouble, military justice they shall face. Understood?
The freed prisoners sighed with relief. The infantrymen assigned to watch over them, however, grumbled their disapproval of the Queen's decision.
"'Tis an army, not a shelter,"
they said. Meave's ears surely caught the complaint. But the Queen had never let the opinions of others guide her in such matters, trusting only her own judgment.
As one should. Shouldn't, I mean, it's easier said than done, but you shouldn't let the others' opinions of what you're doing affect it. Whatever you're doing. Unless you're doing something very bad. And the common opinion is that you're doing something bad. Then, you know.
Not liking the looks of this,
Gascon said, furrowing his brow. Meave followed his gaze. Before them, beside the road, stood a hut with a scorched thatch roof.
Why?
Huts abandoned, yet dried fruit and mushrooms hang from the eaves. Famine raging all around and no one's been tempted. I'd send a scout if I were you.
The Queen did as Gascon suggested, and sent 3 infantrymen to reconnoiter. They entered the hut and found only silence, that was soon broken by a blood-curdling growl. The soldiers ran out at full speed, tripping over their own legs.
This event is also called Mangy Recruit.
Meve drew her sword, convinced a horde of neckers or ghouls would soon attack.
Puppy!
But her fears proved unfounded. Instead of monsters, out of the hut came a shaggy dog, a torn scrap of fabric clutched in its teeth.
Milady.
One of the soldiers began, his face red with embarrassment and his hands covering a hole in his breeches.
Was dark as a well inside, and that hound, it jumped out at us all of a sudden, biting it and snapping.
Bad boy.
Gascon said with a smile, then pulled a hunk of dried sausage from his bag. Bought by this generous offering, the dog calmed down at once.
We better be able to recruit this
Further
puppy.
examination showed the dog was the hut's only resident. Like many others in Aedirn, its owners had disappeared without a trace. Their loyal mutt still guarded the premises, waiting for his master's return.
Let's take him with us.
Gascon said.
Otherwise, he'll die here of his own hunger or someone else's.
Yeah, I don't think they were opposed to like killing dogs and eating them
A watchful sentry like this could prove useful in our camp.
in The Witcher.
Said the queen.
Fine, he can join. But he shall need a name.
How about Reynard?
Proposed Gascon, a cheeky grin smeared across his face.
That way, he'll come when you call, sit on command, and always be a heel. Always heal, that is.
Watch your words,
Said Reynard, hand tightly gripping the hilt of his sword.
or you'll learn I'm not at all as tame as you believe.
Enough, both of you. That's an order. As for you,
The queen took a good look at the dog, who still had a scrap of fabric in his teeth.
since it seems you've a taste for the cloth of the nether regions, I dub you... Knickers. Will that do?
The dog wagged its tail vigorously, as if thoroughly pleased with its new name. Meade's company marched off, a furry new recruit richer.
That is quite possibly the best name for a dog. Oh, he's even a card. Knickers. See, we call them, I like other places call them undies as well. Never really called them anything but. Yeah, what can the puppy do? Immune, permanent. When you play a gold card, summon Knickers from your deck. This unit may raid your hand for yummy treats. Can he fit? Oh. He costs 7 food. We need to up our max. Well, actually, here's a gold card. So let's get rid of... Bloody hell. We don't need 4 of those. There we go. There we are. Lovely. I was kind of hoping he would be or maybe he's in the command tent. Shall we have a look? He is, and he's so tiny. Look at him. I love him. He's adorable. So, oh, for fuck's sake. What did that... Quite a bit happened just then. Yeah. So we'll go... That's where we're supposed to go. So we'll go down and see what this is, and then make our way up. There's some bits and pieces to find. And then there's... like all this left. So we still have a fair chunk of stuff to do. Yeah, there you go. Is that all that's in here? Usually, an ominous stone circle does tend to be a little bit more active than that. Or a ruin, whatever that is. Both in equal supply and... What is this even called? What is it? What's the world of the Witcher called? Thedas. I always go back to Thedas, but that's from Dragon Age. What's it called? What's the... Oh, it's called the continent. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, it's just called the continent. There's not like a name for it. Which is... Oh my god, okay. What's this? Immobile, permanent, resilience, doomed. Meve is immobile. On turn start, spawn 2 foglets.
You mad? Don't shake that!
So what do these do? On every turn on turn end, move 1 row towards the opponent. If on the melee row, destroy a random palisade instead. If there are no palisades, destroy Meve. Okay. So those are going to get destroyed very quickly.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Oh, shit.
Pissing in the moat? Oh, you're dead.
Oh, really? Fuck that up. No, not yet. Only really have one shot at this anyway.
It's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
Let's just go ahead and restart this. Just save ourselves the embarrassment, shall we? Save myself the embarrassment.
You mad? Don't shake that!
There we go. So that's probably the proper spot for that too. Boy, give 1 charge to the card on the right. Card on the right. Who would that be best for? Maybe this thing.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Do I want to use this? No, I think we want to wait till it's down to 4. That is working out very well.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Lovely. Okay. We can't really skip. Yeah, can we?
Don't you worry yourself, Big Grace. We'll get it done in no time.
Yeah. This one wasn't actually too bad. I win. First try, too. As usual, of course. Right. That was a message from the... what do you call them? Scoia'tael. Saying, basically, what they always say, piss off. They're not particularly a creative bunch.
Neve and her companions neared the Moulderwood, a dense, ancient forest of trees whose tangled branches had witnessed the conjunction of the spheres. It was not until King Vidamont's day that a road was finally carved through the primeval thicket, significantly shortening the journey from Rossburg to Aldersburg.
Even when peace reigns, danger rules this road.
Rayla said.
Now no one dares travel it.
I wonder why. Especially with a name like Moulderwood. That's better. It's like, what is it, Lord of the Rings? The Mirkwood? It was just destined, well, I mean, it was renamed to the Mirkwood from something else.
At the edge of the wood, by the road, stood an enormous willow. Its branches swept down to cover its trunk, looking for all the world like long tresses shrouding a woman's face. Neve had an ill premonition. She did not like the sickly sweet aroma wafting from this tree, nor the metallic buzzing of insect wings. She sent a scout to investigate.
God help you if you end up on the scouting. If Meave tells you to go scout something out, you're basically doomed.
He drew aside the drooping branches and stumbled back. There were men bound to the tree, covered in sap oozing from gashes in its trunk. Its heavy scent had attracted swarms of insects, flies, wasps, bees and beetles. They seethed over the bound men, crawling in and out of their ears and nostrils.
That's disgusting.
Welcomes us to his wood.
Rayla whispered. Neve stepped towards the tree and saw the men stuck to it were all still alive. Those the elves had caught recently writhed and howled for rescue. Those hanging longer merely followed the queen with half-crazed, bloodshot eyes.
How are they still alive, though? If you're being eaten... I presume if there are bugs crawling into your nose and ears, they're going to be eating whatever's on the inside. They're not really known for their pickiness, bugs. Do I risk my somewhat dwindling resources to help people who are probably already dead or gonna turn on me?
Well, are you to stand there all day?
Neve screamed to her dumbstruck Lyrians.
Free them, at once!
Her soldiers needed no more prompting and set about sawing at the ropes with their blades.
I feel like this is gonna bite me in the
As
ass
soon as they
big
had
time.
freed the first captive, before even a word of thanks could be uttered, a flaming streak soared through the air and stuck in the tree. The oozing resin burst into flames, engulfing the prisoners as well as the soldiers who had come to their aid. Elder speech battle cries rang out from the woods as elven warriors launched their attack.
It's a trap!
Cried Reynard.
Defend the queen!
Oh, tickle me surprised. Who would have known? I knew it was gonna bite me in the ass. No good deed goes unpunished, eh? Puppy! Are those... Oh, there are bones inside that helmet. Okay.
Keep your heads in the fight! They'll seek to blind us with shock and awe!
Okay, so we're kind of stuck... starting off with a... that. Yeah, you know what? I guess we'll just use that. That's fine. Now everybody's on fire. You piece of shit.
Catch!
Okay. Good. I guess we'll use this real quick.
Now we will see who is weak. Yeah. Kill them! Kill them all!
I'm trying. At least now I've got a decent amount of cards that damage. Before, we needed to do damage. It was pure luck. Hope that we got something decent. Oh my god, these don't have order. It says deploy, deploy, deploy.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Really?
I shall not fail!
Oh good. Why are they not burning?
Shh! Cork it!
Oh no, there we go. Good. Did he just play a trap card? Oh my god, this is Yu-Gi-Oh!
Can't take it anymore.
Wow, it was literally a trap card. It just beat the crap out of me. They're still beating us.
Death awaits us all.
Does not really help me much, actually. What does this thing do? Lock an enemy unit. Death Wish, remove an enemy unit's lock. Okay. And that does what exactly? That's pointless, that'll be dead soon. I guess we'll just take some health from this. I guess I'll just go fuck myself then, shall I? Ah, good.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
After 2 turns on turn start, damage adjacent units by 6. If anyone destroyed, move to the other side of the battlefield. I don't know. It'll be close. I don't know if we can really... win this.
Getting to work.
I don't do much. Isn't that a gold card? No. I thought It was. Okay, never mind. We can still play Knickers. He'll give us a little boost.
Wow.
Okay. I think we'll be okay. Or not. What just happened? I just took a awful lot of damage. Quite quickly. Okay. We're good. Yeah. Fuck you.
Don't let them regroup! Finish off the wounded!
Are we in the habit of
the battle done,
killing wounded?
Eve surveyed the carnage, her breath still ragged.
Maybe.
The thick stench of blood, sap, and ash she sucked in made her stomach churn and head swoon.
The Scoia'tael. I'd heard of their cruelty, but...
The Queen said, sheathing her sword.
But never have I countenanced a thing like this.
Black Rayla, who had just extracted her blade from between an elven gorilla's ribs, smiled darkly.
Worst is yet to come, my lady.
I mean, they don't do this without reason, though. I mean, they do definitely go a bit far. Case in point, we just were narrated, but the humans do some pretty, and did some pretty terrible things to all the non-humans as well. So it's tit for tat.
The Queen regrouped her forces and marched into the Moulderwood. The Lyrians sang none of their usual marching songs. Instead, they walked in silence, eyes darting constantly to their flanks.
Fun.
Hear that? Nightingales. Unmindful of war, they sing on.
Those are no birds, my lady. Just Scoia'tael scouts use animal cries to communicate. Tell the men to hold to the road, my lady. Anyone wanders in the trees, they don't come out.
Okay then. It's like, what pretty birds. It's like, yeah, that's not birds, they're murderers. Ah, yes, okay, sure. Oh. I pushed my luck, I was trying to leave. And I got a bit ambushed. Okay, we get such shit cards no matter what we do, so... There he is. Oh. He ate it.
Hey?
Oh, we haven't placed anything down.
I smell a leak.
So how did he get from 7 to 27?
Me. Duanve Chemist.
I had the potion, but that can't have given him 20. It was only for 10 points. I mean, cool if it did, though.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Onward, Fryhead!
Number of elf allies. Yikes. Okay.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
No. Can't say I have.
Wait, you're serious?
Oh wow, we're way ahead. 75 to 9.
You'd say that.
Did you just hurt my puppy, you fucker?
I shall not fail!
Oi!
We got a job to do.
I can't really do much about that either, because don't have anything to damage except the fire.
None shall tread on us!
Oh my god.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh, it's starting to lag now. Always happens after a while. Son of a bitch. I think we're gonna win.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
Ugh, gross.
Getting to work.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Oh my god, I got quite a good setup here. For once.
You mad? Don't say that!
Yeah, yeah!
Good, finally, stops attacking my puppy.
I'll feed you to the crows!
Wow.
Yeah, we win. Oof. I don't like it when that happens, when there's like 40 different abilities trigger at the very end of the fight. That's when it gets risky. It's not the map. I really need to stop hitting that. Let's head down to this puzzle, shall we? Shrines of military were meant to protect travelers. Reduce the power of all enemy archers to 1. Do not let me die. So I can't kill them, I have to reduce them to 1. Are we being held hostage, maybe? Choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. Right. Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield or in hand and add 2 copies of it to your deck. Alright, so there's definitely a proper way to do this thing.
Give me a target.
Oh, I see.
Ballista, your command. Armor won't serve.
Yeah. A definite order you're supposed to do these in.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Okay. Good. Good. So this one has to be first because they all damage her when they take damage.
One bolt.
So after this, I'll be able to add 2 more. So I'll have 5 left. So how do I...
Give me a target.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Have I fucked this up? Have I fucked this up? Possibly.
Ballista, your command. Armor won't save.
I have. Yes, I have. That's annoying.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Not by much though. I think I know what I need to do. I think.
Arbalist at your command. Armor won't serve.
As you wish, milady.
Alright. So. If we do. To there. No, I fucked it up again.
One bolt.
Fuck. My patience only runs so far with these. Eventually, I just get the shits and look it up. It hasn't reached that point yet, but it's getting pretty close.
One bolt's all I need.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Oh, sorry? Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command. Armor won't save.
Yep. I'm looking it up. Look at that puppy. Alright, what's this one called? This is called... Oh, I don't even fucking know. I got an achievement for getting that dog as well. Becca's Dark Mirror. Wow, I couldn't have spelled that more incorrectly if I tried. Bloody hell. Oh wow, I was way off. Okay. Use Royal Decree. Where's the Royal Decree?
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
And then... place her there.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Place alert on the melee row and hit the Elven Mage on the melee row.
Armor won't save.
Elven Rogue, sorry.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got this
Arbalist at your command.
on my own. Don't know what that says about me, other than the fact I don't like puzzles. Oh, cool. It's actually like a really pretty decent card. Or probably one of the first we've gotten. New. Oh, it's like an artifact, isn't it? Would you kindly stop doing that? I'm not using the Fortitude a lot, so I'll replace it with Becca's Dark Mirror. Okay, guess we just start walking up. I do have some gold. What can we spend it on? Units will take up 10% less of the recruit cap. It's probably a good one. Whoops. Does that mean we have more space now? It does, okay. So we can add some units back in. Oh, what we have to pick from. We might get a pitfall trap if we can afford it, actually. Get one of them. I don't like the crushing trap. And we'll get one of these too. And what else? That'll do for now. It'll be nice to have some space, though. Probably do need to shorten, so it's fine. What is that? Demon of the Wood. It's kind of cool. It's a snake.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Well, that lasted long, didn't it? Why is that still in my deck? I've taken all of them out. At least I thought I did. Suppose it'll be.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
May your sword and arm be one.
What the?
Yeah, yeah!
Oh, good. Damage the highest unit. Are you fucking kidding me?
This could hurt. I shall not fail.
Oh my god. May have a slight bit of trouble here, I think.
before the werecat dragged in.
Oh, I can't even be bothered. This is just such a ridiculous thrashing. Cannot be fucked.
None shall tread on us!
I'll fight to my last breath.
Have strength, my love.
I didn't even fucking care. Not doing it. It's not worth the fucking hassle. All it is a gold chest at the end, and they only give you multiplayer cards, and I could not care any less about gold fucking multiplayer cards. So, we're gonna pretend it doesn't exist, and I'm gonna keep going. I also missed something back here, though. Oh, that might be down there. What did I miss? Oh. Says we just spent a shit ton. I probably do need to grab some more as we go. Ah, excuse me. This way. I saw you. I saw your subtitles.
Have we not passed this way before?
Scouts say no, Your Grace. They mark the trees.
Elves could have erased the marks, or left new ones where we've yet to tread. Best to follow the sun. Only way not to lose your bearings.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't really look like... I mean, we have a top-down view, obviously, but... It doesn't really look like we've been here before. Oh, good. Good.
Neve was riding at the head of the caravan when Black Rayla rode up and leaned towards her. She spoke in a whisper, a hand shielding her mouth.
Your Grace, I've something important to tell you. Yet you can't show anything to miss. Look straight ahead. Make no sudden moves.
Meave nodded slightly and waited for her to continue.
Scoia'tael scouts in the woods, watching us. Eldain's near here somewhere, preparing his attack.
So what do you propose?
Asked the Queen, her gaze fixed on the road ahead.
Let him catch us out in the open. We're sitting ducks. But there are ruins nearby, an elven cemetery. We can find cover behind its walls.
Meave was accustomed to discussing important decisions with all her advisors, but she knew there was no time for consultation now. She had to trust Black Rayla's advice, and so without further delay issued the appropriate orders. Meave's retinue reached the cemetery before dusk. Her soldiers knocked down the marble statuary and piled them into barricades, while scouts took up positions outside the walls to watch for the foe's approach. When the sun set, the woods exhaled the heat of the day, and a thick fog soon arose. Out of the mist stepped Reynard's scouts, bound and pushed forward by elves. One of the Scoia'tael, a sturdy elf with long hair, stood by the cemetery wall and cried,
I am Eldain. I would speak to Meave.
I am she. Speak.
Cadmil and Kedva Genvid, Renna. This place is of great import to us, the Enshe. I would tell you of its monuments, of the weeping Ensevern, carved by 3 generations of sculptors, or of the alabaster relief of King Kellad, so beautiful even the birds would gather to admire it.
Except was it we just tore it down, maybe?
But I see your men have found our memorials, and in the way of Dwan, destroyed them without a second thought. I cannot say this comes as a surprise, You've already shown the gods molded you from the basest of matter.
Get to the point, Eldane.
So I shall. As you certainly know, the necropolis is surrounded. Soon, there shall be a battle. But it is unseemly to fight in a cemetery. So I ask you to come out into the open.
No! What? No!
And surrender our tactical advantage.
I suspected a matter so impractical as respecting the dead would mean nothing to you, Dwan. So I submit one more argument. The lives of the soldiers you sent to spy. If you leave the cemetery, I shall set them free. They will fight at your side. If not, I shall kill them, here and now.
Milady, don't listen to him. He can't be trusted.
Rayla, those are good men. Fabian, Gerrit, Matthias, they've served me for a decade. They'd crawl through 7 hells for their queen. They do not deserve such a death.
You serious? Controller goes dead of all times? 2 seconds. Need more batteries? Oh, fuck. I am so over this. I'm nowhere near enough room in here. Oh, ouch.
I place a high value on my men's lives. Which is why I cannot risk my entire unit for a handful of soldiers.
Your Grace, please, consider.
I reject your offer, Eldane.
As you wish, Rena. Squash me.
In a swift, almost careless movement, Eldane slit the throat of the scout standing nearest to him, then gave the order to attack.
I mean, as long as we get some sort of actual benefit to this. Eldane wore no armor, wielded no shield. He glided on the battlefield with a dancer's grace, walking on air, evading attacks with elegant ease. His own blows sliced so smoothly through the air that it seemed to me his blade never found the mark. That is, until Lyrian started collapsing in the dirt. Trying in vain to stem the blood spurting from their arteries, the wounds were small, no more than thorn pricks, yet devastatingly lethal. What is going on? Oh, I'm gonna have to use my mouse, aren't I?
Careful, stay alert. They're cowards all, and sure to have laid traps.
Oh, yeah. For the first time ever, I forgot to charge them. Because I haven't been playing anything, and I guess the last time I used it, I forgot to change them over. Oh well. Tactical advantage, okay. Let's go with these, I guess. Ugh, I don't mind playing with a mouse. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, 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 ew.
Got business for me?
What the fuck just happened then? Reason lock the lowest enemy and move adjacent. Oh, good. Great.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
The chase is on!
Good. Back to my side, as it should be.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Not a big fan
Do one thing
of that ability.
first.
Not a fan at all.
Watch your heads!
He has a lot of cards left. Ooh.
Peace with humans? A Bythos!
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
We need to get rid of this pretty quickly.
Now we will see who is weak!
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
If anyone asks, you've not seen...
Oh. Fuck, I misread that. Big time. Shit.
Go, pop, pop!
Wow. I think we'll be okay. Oh my god. Where's that healing coming from? It's very handy.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
I guess we'll just pass. The lowest unit. What's the that's the lowest unit there. Alright, we'll just pass. That's fine. I need to make up 60 points.
Death to humans! Onward, Fryhead!
I hate that. Okay, still one. Bloody hell.
After a long, bloody battle, Eldane's unit was destroyed, and Eldane himself sat at Meave's feet, defeated and dying.
To die in a cemetery. Something amusing in it, wouldn't you say?
I am surprised you are in the mood for humor.
All my tears I shed years ago. My family, killed in a massacre aimed at eradicating our race. Senseless. Utterly senseless. Reyna, we have lost. Me, my Scoia'tael, the Enshe. We shall vanish from this earth. Your grandchildren will know us in fairy tales only. Lay my bones to rest in a grave. Let me part this world with dignity. Ager Dregared.
Oh, please. How dare he? Look, he laughs, Your Grace. This dog should rot in an open field. Need I mention the willow? The many strung from it? The many burned alive?
So be it. I shall lay you in a tomb.
Your Grace! How can you justify this? A cutthroat? A murderer?
As are you, Rayla. As am I. For centuries we fight, kill one another, shed blood for bloodshed, attack and counterattack, each act more cruel and bloody than the last. The cycle ends now. What was done I cannot undo, but I can do this. Grant a dying soul dignity.
Thank you. Vathea, Rena.
Black Rayla stormed off, shoving her way through the gathered men. Meave paid her no heed. The soldiers laid Eldane's remains in an empty crypt. The rest of the Scoia'tael they buried in a pit near the edge of the woods.
Oh.
The next morning, at dawn's first
ceremonial.
light, the Lyrians marched off, eager to leave the Moulderwood behind.
A mandrake. Looks gross. Oh no. No, I can't use the arrow keys. The WSD. I have to use mouse and like drag it. Gross.
Oh, at last. I'd begun to think this wood had no end.
And I thought bandits knew their way round a wood.
We do. Around those not brimming with elves armed to teeth.
Some talkies, maybe? No. Just some... this. Play a random bronze unit from each deck. Ugh. I really dislike cards that help the enemy as well. Fuck do I get out of here? The bridge was burned there, so we have to go the long way, I guess. The very, very fucking long way. Oh, a puzzle. Cool. I don't mind the puzzle ones. Eliminate she-troll, keep your allies alive. Even though some can be pretty frustrating. Okay.
As you command.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
After different allies played from hand or move to the other road, move next one and boost by one.
Naturally. At once.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Jesus. Okay. So that doesn't happen until I attack. Right.
I live to serve you. Without hesitation.
Can't take it anymore. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
How do I get any more than that?
I live to serve you.
Can't take it anymore.
Without hesitation.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
We must trust each other!
Yeah, no, I fucked it. Jesus. Alright, I'm looking it up. What's this one called? I'll give it one more go. I don't see how to do this though.
Naturally. At once. Yes?
Can't take it anymore. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
So even if I get that, I still don't do anywhere near enough damage. Okay. Bloody hell.
Naturally. At once. Yes?
Can't take it anymore.
Trigger 1 light inventory. Okay.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Right. So basically we're just playing fucking hopscotch until we get enough points. Is that what this is?
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Alright, there we go. Jeez. I would never have really figured that out, I don't think. Because that's a lot of fucking around, and if you mess it up, ba-bum, start again. As you know, I get frustrated quickly when it comes to that kind of shit. Oh, we got a bit of a blocked nose, annoyingly. Point of interest. Why not?
The burning fields and orchards spewed thick black smoke, turning day into darkest night. Riding in the middle of her caravan, Meve could see neither its head nor its rear. Reynard ordered the men to keep formation and march in silence.
Eyes open, fore and aft. The foe might well use these conditions to spring a trap.
When a scout's shrill horn cut through the silence, Meve immediately galloped to the front of the column. She found herself in a pile of red-hot coals that had once been peasants' huts.
What the devil happened here?
Bodies lay amid the ashes, barefoot men in nightshirts as if caught in their sleep. Meve deemed them yet more victims of the black-clad invaders, but Gascon had another interpretation.
Look at the arrows. Imperial issue? Not hardly. Nor are they the type the Scoia'tael favour. And the tracks in the mud, the attackers fought not in formation, but man to man. Bandits. It must have been.
Reynard, standing next to him, nodded in agreement.
Gascon can be relied on here. After all, he knows of what he speaks.
An uncomfortable silence fell over the group, ending only when Meve ordered the scouts to determine the direction of the bandits' tracks. They returned to report the killers were hiding somewhere to the north.
Right. And I guess it's our job to go and take him out. If I can be bothered.
I'm going no further, and I'd advise you to do the same.
Bandits took the fort to the north.
I'm guessing that's it there.
Another dead end. How the demons do I get out of here? I quit this place for good.
Can we help this guy? Is he lost?
No. Smoke everywhere. Billows of it. Stings around.
The scouts reported the bandits who attacked the village that night now occupied a fort the Adernians had hastily abandoned during their retreat.
They'll have crossbows, arbalists, ballistae. The bandits are armed to the teeth.
What's more, according to the local folk, they had a witch among them.
Oh, good.
In light of these reports, Neve's advisors debated whether it was worth risking a fight with the brigands.
Let's call it as it is.
Gascon said.
The game's not worth the candle.
Game?
Rayla said, struggling to swallow her anger.
They slaughtered an entire village. We cannot let them get away.
The stage seemed set for a long debate, when Meve pounded her fist on the table.
I am a queen, for God's sakes. I shall not cower before common rogues, even if the entire conclave of mages stands with them. Reynard, have the men prepare their arms.
Reynard saluted and left the tent. If one had seen him then, he would have sworn the grizzled soldier smiled to himself, beaming with pride in his ruler.
Ah yes, taking us to almost certain doom. How proud I am. Killing is not the solution to everything. I beg to differ. You dingus?
Your Grace, I saw flashes of light inside the fort.
And?
Surrender while you can!
Move to deck, okay.
We got a job to do.
Wait, you're serious?
We must find a gap in the fortifications.
Shh, cork it.
Juiciest leaks in town, get him here.
Good.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
What? What? I mean, there are obviously some special rules in play here, but...
Did you hear that? A kind of incantation.
Something's not right. They should be dead with those wounds.
Are you saying they have a witch?
The salty winds are blowing.
What do I can't really do much about that now.
My scars? No, they don't hurt.
Well, I guess it's gonna take some more
Oh,
patching.
fuck off. That's annoying.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Guy Vettles, hungry like a wolf I am.
No ability. Okay.
Company! Forward march!
Okay. I guess he wants that.
Can't take it anymore.
Alright. No. Oh, fuck's sake. Yep, fantastic. Fuck's sake. I don't like that you have to.
We'll get that fixed in no time, I promise.
If you use your ability, you have to pass. I mean, you can't pass anymore. Seems kind of dumb.
Your Grace, I saw flashes of light.
Oh my.
Surrender while you can!
Do we just have to try and outlast them, maybe?
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I don't know if we can do that though. I'm gonna need a shit ton of points.
We must find a gap in the fortifications.
Oh, I see. So, great. So we can't really use our ability. Just heals them.
Today's gonna be a good day.
You'll never take me alive!
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Juiciest leaks in town. Get him here.
Kind of hoping he'll eat that thing again, because having him with a bunch of extra XP is health actually very handy.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Set a unit's power equal to the unit on its left. Oh, fuck me. Learn to read, dickhead.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
It's fine.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Jeez.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
So this is going to be a lot harder than it
Forges
ended up
ours, Your
being.
Grace.
Thankfully, I didn't really want to spend the next 4 hours on this one fight like we tend to do.
They battled long and hard to take the fort. Meve could have sworn she saw bandits stalking its ramparts. Bandits who moments before had taken a bolt to the head. By all rights, a mortal wound.
What the devil is going on here?
She swore as she took cover behind her shield. The secret was unraveled only after the battle's conclusion. Meve's soldiers dragged before her a grey-haired woman in colored robes. The aura radiating from her left no doubt. They had fought a sorceress. It was her healing spells that enabled the bandits to hold off their attack for so long.
What is your name, sorceress?
Ispel of Tretagor.
I take it you did not keep company with bandits willingly?
Not at all. They kidnapped me and forced me to aid them.
Forced? I do not understand. As a woman fluent in the arcana of magic, you could have freed yourself with little effort.
True, I could have. But I would have had to kill, and I swore never to use my talents to harm another.
Fair enough.
Not even in self-defense.
Not even then.
Then you live in truly unfortunate times. War rages all around. You cannot hide from it.
So be it. Then I must entrust myself to the care of the god.
Or a passing queen.
You stand before Meve, by divine right ruler of Lyria and Rivia. We seek the lord of these lands, Demavend.
Oh, forgive me for not recognizing you, your grace. You do not look like a ruler. More like a mercenary.
Nor do you look like a sorceress.
True, milady. Forgive me.
I accept your apology, and would gladly welcome you into our ranks. Truth be told, a skilled worker of magic would prove most useful to us.
Thank you, my lady. But you must know, an army is no place for me.
Should you wish it not, you needn't fight. We have many civilians among our ranks who
do their part in the slaughter. Indirect guilt is enough.
My soldiers do not slaughter, they fight.
Lofty words, but the result is the same. Piles of corpses.
Well, a bandit I am not. I shall not force you. Reynard, prepare the men to march on.
Of course, but if I may, perhaps Xavier might have a look at the war machines we captured. He may find some parts of use.
Meve followed Reynard's suggestion. Xavier went to work.
Yes, Your Grace.
Gods. What happened to him?
He was in Rosberg when the stronghold fell. Nearly burned alive.
How are you healing him?
The medics recommended regular poultices of dog's tallow, but whether they've any effect...
Of course they've no effect. For such wounds. How he must suffer.
Ooh.
In the day he reveals nothing. But at night one awakes to hear him sob with pain. You see? I need healers.
I shall go with you. But never shall I use magic to take a life. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Yes, you have put it quite plain, and rather bluntly.
Forgive me, Your Grace. It has been long since I played the host.
Your spells mean more to me than your manners. Welcome to our ranks, Isbel.
Isbel sat in one of their wagons and shut her tired eyes. Her long grey hair seemed to flutter ever so slightly, though there was neither wind nor breeze.
There we go. Another rare card. Although if she's a sorceress, she must be very old, because they tend to keep their youthful looks with magic. Or maybe she just doesn't care. 22. Oh my god. Can we fit that? I'm going to take 10 out. Alright. I don't really like those alchemists anyway.
Mom, it's good you're here. We ought to speak.
Yes? Concerning what?
I've spent time with your troops, dressing their wounds, treating them. They respect you greatly, would follow you into any fire, any flood.
Happy to hear it. They're good folk, one and all.
Yes, precisely. In fact, too good to die in a senseless war.
Not certain I understand.
The Imperial Army's enormous. Just how enormous we know, both. Had you all the North's kings at your side, victory would still be unsure. Yet you fight alone. Know well you cannot rely on them.
You underestimate me grossly, or please don't lecture me.
You forget yourself, madam.
Forgive an old woman, Mom. At my age, memory can indeed be fleeting. For instance, the memory that all rulers are the same. I thank you for reminding me.
Isbel, I may yet surprise you.
You're proud, persistent, and sure of yourself. Just as I was at your age. It may work in your favor. Only time can tell. Meanwhile, how might I help?
You're no village witch, no healer. That much is clear. But nor do you look like our northern sorceresses.
I use no glamour, true. I've come to feel a body must age, and honestly so, as nature intended, as is the order of things.
You sound much like a druid drivelling on about balance, harmony, the good that is rot.
Rather poor, their reputation, druids. Yet they're in the right in this regard, I believe. Defy nature's laws, and nothing good.
Is that also why you wear no shoes?
No. I simply like to feel the grass between my toes, the sand, the mud. You must try it sometime.
Same. Anytime I can get away with not wearing shoes, I do so.
I shall think on it. Thank you, Isbel. Duty calls.
Of course. Should you need me, I'll be here.
Alright, that was it. On we continue, I suppose. Oh wow, we have a lot of money and wood now. Somehow. Could do that one. 70 to... that's not a lot, is it? 70 to 150 gold every battle to make up. Costs us 3,000. That's like 20 battles before we get back our money. And that's the best case scenario. Like getting 150 gold every single battle. How much are we getting now? Yeah, whatever. Can't hurt, I suppose.
The ruins still smoke.
Whoops.
Brave warriors, fled so fast, didn't manage to pack. Beautiful sword. Our army showed well in the parade. It's of no real use to me. Take beautiful sword.
Oh man. Freaking block nose all of a sudden, it's really annoying. Oh, puzzle, good. Excuse me, eliminate the spotters before they escape. A unit appears on this row. Oh my god, what?
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Oh, fucker. Alright.
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Gonna need
3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Okay. Different then, I suppose.
One bolt.
So that doesn't fucking work either. I was one off. The fuck? Oh, hang on. I think I might know what.
Armor won't save.
Oh shit. Never mind. Ugh. I forfeit. It's so close.
Our ballista, your command. Armor won't save.
I'm pretty much at the same spot again. Fuck. So if we attack with this, it takes them all down by 1. Which is fine in theory. Gets him 3, gets rid of that one, 3, 1. Use this. So it's only damaged by 2. So I done fucked up again.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Our ballista, your command.
Doesn't work
It's gonna
either.
be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
Armor won't save.
But then I've got nothing left. I don't really know what other order I could do this in though. Because I obviously need this one to get as many points of armor as it can, but how though?
Give me a target. Our ballista, your command.
Yeah. It just really doesn't help me at all.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Again, we get super close, but I'm missing 1 damage. And I think I'm about to reach that point where I don't really give much of a fuck anymore. So let's look it up, shall we? It sort of takes the fun out of all these puzzles, but I just can't be fucking bothered. So give them a good go. As long as that. You know. Stuck. See, people are saying to do the exact same fucking thing I've been doing. Ah, I fucking hate Try and figure it out on your own. I wouldn't be fucking looking it up if I could figure it out on my own, you piece of shit. Okay? Okay. Could you... Whoa, wait. No, that's not right. At all.
One boat all I need.
Okay. Why am I having so much trouble with this one? This one seems relatively simple, but it's making me want to fucking tear my eyeballs out.
One boat all I need.
Jump down the far back, then put, yeah, right, okay. Place the obelisk next to the wagon. Just the wagon. Oh. Figured it out.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
No thanks to the fucking Reddit page is about as helpful as ever. Just do it. Fucking plebs. Anyway, glad that's over. Jesus. Oh good, more depression. Just what I need.
Neve shook her head in disbelief as she surveyed the landscape before her. The Nilfgaardians had destroyed everything in their path. Burned farms, trampled fields, leveled orchards.
The bastards.
She hissed.
They mean to cause a famine.
When the Lyrians reached Braithwaite, a small village near Aldersburg, they saw gaunt men and women, more bone than flesh, gnawing on acorns and boot leather. The invaders had requisitioned every scrap of the village's food stores and hauled it off to their nearby camp. In strained voices, the villagers begged the Queen to help them retrieve their supplies.
Milady, Frost'll come before we know it. Felt help us. Why not a soul will live to see the thaw?
Meve looked around at the blackened, scorched village, at the walking skeletons who dwelled in it. The suffocating smoke bellowing up from the fields sent tears streaming down her face.
I'll do what I can.
Was all she said. She knew this was not the time for a rousing speech.
Okay. Where is that? That's all the way up here. I guess we should do something about that.
The Lyrians reached the outer defenses of the camp where the Nilfgaardians had taken Braithwaite's food stores. Rayla delivered her report.
3 heavy infantry regiments, Nazari arbalists,
The warrior said.
and I heard neighing, so they've cavalry as well.
Meve said nothing, working it over in her head. The fate of the starving villagers weighed on her heart. But was it worth risking heavy losses to aid them?
Sorry, work stuff. It's always... Can never escape it. Whatever. Oh my god, did you hear that? That's my stomach. I am very hungry.
The Nilfgaardians keep food in storage and watch it rot while peasants perish from hunger. Will we allow this?
The queen said, addressing her soldiers. Cried the soldiers.
I didn't think so.
Meve said with a smile as she drew her weapon.
Lyrians, attack!
Right, so this is just a normal battle. Okay.
Today our swords shall taste imperial blood.
Every turn on boost a random ally by 2 and give it 2 armor. Destroy all palisades. Boost all enemies in hand. Deck it on the battlefield by 2. Oh my lordy.
$154.
Ah, it's gonna be one of those. Good.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Good, I was hoping for that. Glad it worked out how I wanted it to. Yikes. Okay, I don't know why I even do that. It doesn't matter where the fucking unit is. It can still be damaged. I don't... It's like putting it in the ranged thing is gonna somehow make it better. Spoiler alert, it fucking doesn't. Dummy.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Life is mine now. Go, hop, hop.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Oh.
Praise be to the great sun!
Oh my god.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
How am I... That's insane. I don't even know if I have enough health, enough ways to beat this thing either.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
This could hurt.
I don't really know what to do with this.
Hey?
What do you want of me?
We'll catch them all!
Yeah. And so nothing will play out, I guess? Yeah. For fuck's sake. That's a lot of damage to have to do to that thing. And relatively quickly, too. There's no point in trying to outbeat them with points, because it's just not going to happen.
Today our swords shall taste in pit.
Mm-hmm.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
This is even worse. I can't do damage with any of this shit. So we're just gonna forfeit. Suppose that can help, kind of. Don't need that. Yeah, that'll do.
Today our sword.
$152, $154.
We'll catch them all!
Literally the least helpful card. I need to get rid of these. I could have sworn I got rid of them out of the deck, but apparently not.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
You fucker. That card is like my one hope of being able to kill that gate. Because everything else is shit. Don't need you either. Oh,
Today our swords.
Sure.
New orders? No? Ah.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
We'll catch 'em all!
Life is mine now. You mad? Don't shake that!
Does all units... Does this count as a... I assume this counts as a unit, so... I mean, I could be wrong, given how much I understand about this fucking game. Which is very little. Those are all shit.
Wise choice.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Do any of these have order? No, they do not.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
I don't think we're going to get this either.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
I don't think this thing counts as a unit. Oh no, there we go. Kinda does. I just have to hope that it goes off again. It's in 2 turns.
Yes.
Actually, no, we can just wait for our ability. Oh, and we still have to beat them, don't we? Yeah, it's not going to happen.
This could hurt.
I forgot about that part. I don't know if we could do that. I honestly don't think we have good enough cards for anything
Ice cards? No.
even remotely close to that. Jesus Christ, okay.
Today our sword.
New orders? No?
Why did I do that? Again. For fuck's sake. What is wrong with me?
Must be an important lesson in this.
I just...
What?
I find card games more frustrating than fun.
Watch your heads!
You know what?
Wise choice.
Just gonna have to I can't give them like that gigantic of a boost. Fantastic. Don't need him there. All that. All that. All that.
Today our
Oh,
swords.
fuck. Wow.
54.
Jesus.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
What? Oh god, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Yeah, that'll do.
Today our sword.
Oh, jeez, okay.
101, 102, 103. $152, $154.
I smell a leak.
Oh. Not great.
Aye.
Suppose that's better.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Not by much, mind you.
Wise choice.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Those archers. Fuck me. Bullshit.
We'll catch 'em all!
We're still kind of in the lead by an itty bitty little bit. Not much though.
The chase is on!
These aren't really that helpful when it comes down to it. We need him to summon the commandant so we can start getting rid of some of that health.
I saw them. No other way.
Notice!
Okay,
All
good.
roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Can we use... probably use her actually.
Make love, not war.
Not super helpful. Oh shit.
Getting to work.
it.
Of course. Of fucking course. God forbid I get some luck in this godforsaken heap of shit of a game.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
That fucking card is ridiculous.
This could hurt.
Who's the strongest card at the moment? Either that or that.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
I mean, we are still out in front, but it doesn't fucking mean much. Just gonna have to hope that that's enough. I mean, it's 170, so it has to be, right?
Yes.
Thank
Your Grace,
Christ.
the battle's won. We've secured the storehouses.
What a piece of shit.
Meve managed to rout the Nilfgaardian troops and regain the stolen supplies. However, the Queen's good humor faded soon after the battle. Her soldiers began loudly demanding she not return to the village, but keep the food for her troops.
We've nigh empty bellies too, my lady. And whatever we give them, the black-clad bastards will just steal right back. Better to strengthen our own army than the enemy's.
Meve heard the soldiers out. In her heart of hearts, she knew their arguments held much merit. But she only said,
I'd rather fight with a clean conscience than a full stomach.
the Queen's words ended all discussion. The soldiers loaded the food onto carts and made off towards Braithwaite.
Right. Stuff like that would be more meaningful if food was actually important. Like if it was a stat up here. Oh, you can't see my mouse. I didn't know that. In the top right corner there's obviously some stats. Money and wood. But if we had like a food bar, I would be more inclined to be like, okay, maybe we do need to keep some of this shit. Instead of being just like, oh well.
The villagers welcomed the soldiers with tears in their eyes. One fell to his knees before the Queen.
Oh, milady! You saved us from starvation, from turning one against the other, from eating horrid things. The gods bless ye 7 times over.
Meve smiled hearing these words, but sadness lingered in her eyes. If the gods truly did reward good deeds and punish crimes, there'd be lightning bolts pummeling the Nilfgaardians day and night.
Our own king left us for dead. Our own king left us for dead. Yet you, milady.
Okay, let's keep going.
Maeve's mount reared and flattened its ears, spooked for no visible cause. Trusting in animal instinct, Maeve jumped to the ground and felt tremors under her boots. At first, they were faint, barely palpable. Then grew stronger and stronger.
What's going on?
Maeve cried.
Why does the earth tremble?
Before anyone could respond, a scout from the forward guard let out a terrified cry. A moment later, snapped trees crashed down around them, and out of the woods came a 30-foot-tall stone giant.
Gods,
whispered the queen.
What is that?
A golem.
Isabel whispered back.
Favorite servant of Nilfgaardian mages.
As if to confirm his words, soldiers marched out from behind the giant, clad in heavy black plate. Their leader, however, wore but a light tunic, and his hands glowed with a strange blue light.
Dithen Quan Illyrian!
He shouted, giving the order to attack.
Gloar en ad Feyin!
Special rules, shorten battle. Optional, eliminate Ulbrich. Ulbrich? Whatever. Yeah, we can't do 50 damage. That's just not happening.
I live to serve.
Mom, break the mage's spell, and the golem's power will wane to naught.
Okay. Every turn on turn start, damage the highest enemy unit by the power of the lowest unit in the opponent's hand. I have another one too. You just kill my fucking dog, you piece of shit. Ugh.
We'll catch 'em all!
Good. See where this is going.
The mage! Kill the mage!
Bigger they are, easier they are to touch. Thing about slings, they hide well.
That's it, I can't. There's no other way for me to attack. Good.
Her Majesty knows what
This
she's
deck
doing.
is so shit.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Your Grace, it worked!
We're really just skating by but on the skin of our teeth at the moment.
Raising her shield against the whistling rain of arrows, Meve fought her way towards the Nilfgaardian mage leading the attack. At close quarters, magic arcana would stand no chance against a well-swung blade. Meve roared, delivering a powerful blow. Her blade severed the mage's aorta, and drowning in his own blood, he fell to the ground.
Oh.
He choked out by way of last words. Then the blue aura coming from his hands flickered out, and the stone giant thundered to the ground in pieces. When the dust of the battle had settled, the queen ordered her men to search the Nilfgaardian camp. In the mage's tent, they found a rare instrument used to communicate at a distance, a megascope. The crystals encrusted in its brass frame were still warm, meaning it had recently been used to conduct a conversation. The burning question was, with whom?
Isbel!
Yelled the queen. The mage dutifully came closer.
This device. Could you activate it?
Yes, Your Grace. But are you sure?
I am. Get to work.
Isbel nodded, then began calibrating the magic device. Finally, something clicked. A light flickered on, and before Meve's eyes appeared the outline of a Nilfgaardian general.
Speak common, please. I know not your tongue.
Oh, forgive me. I thought I spoke to someone else. Good to see you in good health, Queen. Or ex-Queen, I suppose, would be the more apt title.
Very polite so far.
Instead of fretting so much over my title, give yours.
Of course. Where are my manners? Duke Adel Ebdahi, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East. I believe you've heard of me.
Of course I have. You are the coward who, instead of facing me himself, employed traitors to do his bidding.
What you call cowardice, I call diplomacy. And you must admit this diplomacy has proven quite successful.
Unfortunately so.
First Lyria, then Rosberg, and southern Edern, all taken without any real losses.
Enjoy it while you can. Easy victories are short-lived.
Is that what you think? I'm afraid you're in for an unpleasant surprise.
Is that a threat?
No. A simple prediction. Enough of this. Why use this megascope? What is it you want?
I wanted to see the man who's butchering Edern. The man responsible for the deaths of thousands of women, elders and children.
Then your desire has been satisfied. It was I who gave the order to cleanse this land of unwanted elements, to prepare it for settlement, for...
Unwanted elements? Those are living folk you speak of.
If you were to look at this war in historical perspective, considering the wider geopolitical context...
Jesus.
Forget it. It's impossible for you to grasp. Farewell, Your Majesty. Or rather, till next time. For there will be a next time, I assure you.
A quiet fell over the tent. The queen stepped outside, squinted her eyes against the glare of the burning fields, and swore to herself that when she did see Grand Chancellor Adel Ebdahi again, he would be a whole head shorter.
Cool. New card. Alright, what did we get? We got 2 new things, I think. Damage unit by 10 and units adjacent to it by 5. Not bad.
All destroyed. As if nobody lifted a finger against the Nilfgaardians.
King surely ordered all his armies to return to Aldersburg. took cover behind its walls.
I do not wish to dismay, but after what we saw at Rossburg...
Enough doomsaying, Gascon.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm really not in the mood to fight them again. Like at all.
Coming across a small brook, Meve ordered her soldiers to replenish their water supplies. When they returned, it was with empty water skins and troubled expressions.
Milady, the water tastes of blood. Not like black pudding, mind, but rancid, filthy.
Meve had no choice but to march on. She gulped dryly and wondered how to interpret this strange event. An omen, perhaps? A warning from the gods?
Probably some gross monster.
She soon learned the truth. Following the brook upstream, the Lyrians arrived at a small pool. Bobbing on its surface were dozens of corpses. A young woman caught Meve's gaze, her long hair spread delicately atop the water, wide-open eyes reflecting the sky, a fine nose peppered with freckles, and a gaping wound slashed across her throat.
We shall stop here,
the Queen said calmly,
and give these souls a proper burial. Reynard, send scouts. Tell them they are not to return until they ascertain what has happened here.
When the scouts returned a while later, they brought with them a barefooted peasant they'd found hiding in the woods. They claimed he hailed from Horton, a nearby village, the village whose inhabitants had been murdered.
Them black-clad wretches stormed the village, milady. The devil Threegave at the fore. Rounded us right up, took us down to the lake. Whole village, mind. Then chop, chop, and splosh, splosh. 'Twas I alone gave him the slip.
Meve listened to the man's tale, then placed him in the care of her medics and ordered the Lyrians to break camp. She rode at the head of their column, Reynard at her side, her knuckles gripped white on the reins.
Do we know where this Threegave is stationed?
Our riders report he's pitched camp to the east.
Then let's pay him a call.
They killed all, like Rosberg. My lady, please, make them pay.
Milka could have run. What now? Milady.
Yeah, we have a lot of those. Oh, jeez. Take everything of value and destroy the rest. I'm guessing this is the Nilfgaardian.
The Lyrians had no trouble finding Vrigev's camp. It was the size of a sprawling town. Meve stopped her caravan and called for a council. The first to speak was Reynard.
Seems our scouts were both right and wrong, Your Grace. They did pinpoint General Threegave, the Butcher of Horton. Unfortunately, they underestimated his detachment. It is much larger and better armed than our own.
Oh, it's really just gonna be a pain in the ass.
That changes nothing,
Meve said, forestalling all protest.
If I leave him unpunished, without so much as an attempt, I shall never be able to face my reflection again.
Very dramatic, isn't she?
Reynard bowed and passed the order to the Lyrians. Later that same day, Meve and Vrigev's forces stood face to face on the field of battle.
Defeat or eliminate the general. Okay. Yeah, we'll do.
Come out, Threegave! It's time you paid for your crimes!
Ah, I see. Okay, that's fun.
You deserve to die!
There! Frigga! I see him! We've got to catch him!
Every turn.
Wise
Jeez.
choice.
Catch!
Order!
Horsens.
Life is mine now.
I mean, we're doing okay so far. Damage-wise, anyway, but I don't foresee that lasting much longer.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Hail Katza!
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
There is a whole lot of stuff going on here, and I'm having trouble keeping up with it. This thing's just like a beast.
Quick and painful this'll be.
We won't beat it with points, that's for sure. We kind of just have to hope that that happens. That's good, at least. What happened there? Oh, we could have won, but we're gonna have to restart this again, because again, these cards suck. Big time.
I smell a leak.
And yeah, fuck's sake. Ugh. I think we shall call it after this one. I genuinely do really like the story of this game, but the fact that it's a card game brings it down for me, unfortunately.
Come out, Frigga!
That is not what I wanted.
It's time you pay for your crimes!
You deserve to die!
There! Frigga! I see him! We've got to catch him!
Gotta get our asses moving.
Good.
Life is mine now.
Wise choice.
The Horsons.
Catch!
What did she say that for? It's kind of a weird addition.
Order!
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
I mean, we might be able to salvage this with these two here. Possibly.
Claw and cats out!
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
If I had these cards, I mean, you'd be good if you had these cards, because they can just, like, constantly reinforce from each other. This is 45. 45! And it starts off at, like, just 5. Fucking insane.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Jesus.
As ordered.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Yeah, nothing else here can attack. Oh, well, I mean, that can and these two can, I suppose.
The chase is on!
I don't know, do you have a choice to even... I mean, we've gotten higher numbers than that before, but it would be a pretty tough ask at this point. Nothing here is going to do 9 damage, 8 damage. I think that'll do.
Come out, Frigef! It's time you pay for your crimes!
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
What are you talking about? You don't have to kill anything. I gotta do all this shit.
There! Frigga! I see him!
Wow, really? Is it random when there's two cards that are kind of like the same value?
Wise choice.
I feel like it would have to be, right? They just get to summon another one. Where does he get the 2 health from?
The Horsons.
Oh, the castle gate.
I smell a leak.
Oh, he ate the bit.
Life is mine now.
There's like a weird crunching noise every so often, and it's him. I always forget.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Claw and cat's out!
That fucking thing.
We'll catch 'em all!
You'll never take me alive!
Getting to work.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
I don't even know if I can manage to do 7 damage. I think that's too much. I really do. Ugh. Especially with this, we're just not, he's not getting hit with the, what you call it? The fire. He's just missing it every time.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Oh, of course.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
This is actually driving me fucking mental. Yeah, see, if a few more times we'd have gotten that. Yeah. Every time we get closer.
The Lyrians won the day, despite their foe's distinct advantage.
What?
Historians later ascribed
Okay.
Meade's victory to her light troops' superior maneuverability in the difficult terrain compared to the plate-clad Nilfgaardians. But if you ask me, that wasn't it at all. A storm of fury had been quietly gathering in the Lyrians' hearts, a squall of rage stoked by the Nilfgaardians' unparalleled cruelty towards the conquered. And no one embodied this barbarism more perfectly than General Frigga. Maeve's men were ready to sacrifice anything to see him punished. They dragged the defeated general before Maeve. The Queen wished to learn why he'd ordered the execution of an entire village. How the Nilfgaardians could possibly justify such a crime.
2 weeks prior, I'd sent a detachment to Horton to procure feed. Captain Gaynor commanded it. While he was verifying their grain stores, they barricaded him in the barn and put it to flame.
The Queen listened to the general's story, her face a mask, betraying nothing.
Murdered. One man was murdered.
Frigga raised his eyes to Maeve's. The Queen was surprised to see them wet with tears.
Yes, my lady. My son.
The general's simple words bore pain, grief, and a thirst for revenge.
I mean,
that
I
would
get that.
never be slaked. The Queen had to decide what to do with Frigga. No doubt the general had earned punishment, the harshest possible at that. Yet, such a weighty personage could fetch a hefty ransom, and Maeve's army desperately needed the gold.
Do we though? We're pretty up alright for
My
gold.
father taught me to respect the generals of my enemies. That even in captivity, their arms should not be taken from them. Their guards should greet them in salute.
The Queen said.
But you, Frigga, you are no general. Merely a cutthroat dressed as one. You shall die like the
Yikes.
good folk of Horton. Quickly. Summarily.
Frigga received the Queen's decision with sang-froid. He neither struggled nor begged for mercy. He simply laid his head on the trunk. A short moment later, it rolled onto the ground to the Lyrians' deafening applause.
The Nilfgaardians are strange, aren't they? I don't mean that in a bad way either. Just it's hard to get a read on them, really. Especially from just the games, and I mean, I've read part of the Last Wish, and I don't think there's any Nilfgaardians in that. But I've played the games a few times, and I don't know, it seems they're definitely unique. Alright, I think we're going to call it there. I can only handle so much of this before spooning out my eyeballs starts to seem like a good idea. Which is a shame. I really like the story, but the card game is driving me fucking bananas. So we'll save this. It is a game you can lay back and just play, though, I guess. It's one good thing about it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go, but thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. You enjoy the rest of your day or night, whichever it is, and I guess I'll see you when I see you. Okay. Bye-bye.